As I think back through the years and think of sort of the Christmas traditions that existed, particularly when I was growing up, were sort of probably like many of you, watching the Christmas cartoons, the Christmas stories. And honestly, one of my favorite was The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. We probably all know this story, you know. The Grinch is all upset that everyone in Whoville is always happy and, well, he's not. He's miserable, and he basically just wants everyone to be as miserable as he is. And so he thinks and he thinks about what he can do to stop them from being happy, from having a Merry Christmas. And in time it comes to him, and he, and with his dog Max, he goes and he steals all of the Christmas decorations and all of the gifts and all of the Christmas food, and he brings it back with him to the top of his mountain hideout. And as he watches over Whoville, waiting for the cries of distress and agony, the mourning of having a lost Christmas, let's know what happens. Of course, we know what happens. People start singing, and singing joyfully, and this doesn't make any sense to the Grinch because, well, all their Christmas stuff is gone. How can they be celebrating Christmas? And then it dawns on him that, well, maybe Christmas is about something else. And right now it can feel kind of like the Grinch has stolen our Christmas. Yeah, we might have some of the gifts and the decorations up, but there seems to be something missing. But what we have to recognize is sort of what the Grinch realized in that moment. That, well, Christmas is about something else. Yeah, this is hard. It's a hard year. Can't pretend that it's not. And there is obviously something missing this year. But if we really, again, like the people in Whoville, focus on what Christmas is actually about. It's not about the gifts, not about the decorations, not about the tree, or even the food. And in certain ways, it's not even about the people that we normally might have with us, though they are an important part of it. It is about what God has done for us. That's why we celebrate Christmas. You know, we all see those signs, don't take Christ out of Christmas, and there is some real truth to that. What we gather for today, in church and in our homes, whether we're Zooming with people today or maybe there are some who are in our home with us, what we're celebrating today is what God has done for us. God decided to do something incredible some almost 2,000 years ago. He united himself in the person of Jesus Christ with our humanity. Our God chose to become one with us for one simple reason. He loves us. And in that love, he was preparing for something even more amazing. For we remember this day why Jesus was born, to die for us. When God sent his Son to be with us, he knew exactly what we were going to do. He knew exactly how we were going to act. And his love is so deep and abiding for us that he simply didn't care. He was going to do everything he needed to do to ensure that he would save us, because only God can save us. And he was going to do everything he needed to ensure that he could open the gates of heaven for us, because again, only God can do that for us. And he wanted to ensure that he would be able to show us the way. And there is only one way, and that is Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life. God so loved the world that he sent his only Son, not to condemn the world, but that it might be saved. That's the love our God has for us. The love of wanting to share the fullness of his life with us. He wanted us to know, he wants us to realize that depth of love. And that is the true gift of Christmas. Again, the gift of Christmas is not what we give or what other people might give to us. The real gift of Christmas is what God has given to us. He's given us the gift of his very self. As we come this day to celebrate this great gift, as we come this day to celebrate our hope and our joy that is found in the person of Jesus Christ, we celebrate not simply the birth of a babe in Bethlehem. We celebrate all the hope that that gives us and all that that prepared for. The babe who was born to die. Know that no matter what we are experiencing right now, that God on this day showed the depth of his love. And it is a love that will never end. For ultimately, that is what the Christmas story is about. It is the ultimate story of love. Merry Christmas, and God bless.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him a room, and heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let all their songs implore, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sound in joy. Repeat the sound in joy. Repeat, repeat the sound in joy. Unspeakable joy, an overflowing well, no tongue can tell. Joy righteousness, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love, and wonders, wonders of